Hello, my name is Bobby Abner. I'm the owner and operator of Abner's Crab House here in downtown Chesapeake Beach. I'm going to show you today how to professionally pick a blue crab. And we start by removing the claws. The claws mean his biting mechanism, which is a very good part of the crab itself. First thing we want to do is break it off cleanly. Okay, now we're going to open the claw so that we can absorb the meat. And we do this by putting your knife there and taking your hammer and breaking it. Turn the cut away from you. Break it and pull the meat out gently. There is the meat. You eat this crab by pulling it out. You notice that there is a bone, a membrane right in here like that makes the crab open and close. We will do the same thing with the opposite side of the crab. These are the flippers. This is the delicate part of the crab that's inside the shell. By the way, the Chesapeake Bay blue crab is the only crab that can actually swim. All other crabs have to crawl. But knowing that, we're going to open the crab. We will hold on to the back fin here, grab the point, and just pop the shell off. There's the shell, there's the crab itself. Now, we're going to turn the crab and clean the crab. These are the devil fingers, what we call the devil fingers, which are actually the breathing mechanism of the crab, the lungs, so to speak. They will not hurt you if you eat them, but they're undesirable. But we're going to go ahead and clean this off right now. And we do it by taking your knife and cutting it right at the base of where the devil fingers are at. The next thing we want to do is cut the face off, right here. We cut the face off like this, okay? Then we clean the other side of the crab with devil fingers. Like I say, they won't hurt you, however, they're undesirables. Now we have the crab almost ready to eat. We want to clean the center of the crab out. The center being the organs of the crab. The yellow stuff that's in this mixture of organs is the fat of the crab. I repeat, it's the fat of the crab, it's nothing else. Okay, once you get that, you turn the crab to face you and you shear the legs off. I'm going to go ahead and shear the legs off. At the knuckles, if you leave the legs and everything on and just break them off, you can't get all the meat out directly and you end up shredding the meat and pulling it out in little pieces. The next thing you want to do is shear off the top shell, which is hard, but underneath of it is the delicate meat. All right, we now have that sheared off. There's the meat inside the crab. You can see that the crab is a very good fat crab, has plenty of meat stuck all in through it. There's a little membrane right here in the front of the crab that we're going to break so that we can retrieve the back fin lump. This is the back fin lump, which is this part of the crab. See, that had fit right there like that. This is the most delicate part. This is the back fin, the most costly and the best tasting. Here we go. We're going to go in here and retrieve the back fin lump. That's not all. There's plenty of meat in this back fin lump. That's what came out of that crab, that back fin lump right there. All right, we're going to go a little bit further now and get the front of the crab, which is the claw. This is the claw that fit in here like this. It's the front set. There's 5 sections to each side of the crab, but this is the second section that you get out. This is called the front claw. And when we take that out, there leaves the 3 sections in the middle, which is right here, right in this area right here. We're going to pop the shell off of the very top so that we can get to all 3 of these sections. We go into it like this. There's 1, 2, 3. Clean it all out real good, and you'll see the different sections of the crab that we clean. There's actually small chambers that the point of your knife can get out. All right, there is the meat to 1/2 of this crab. That's the meat to 1/2 of it. And as you can see, it is well cleaned out. All the chambers are cleared out. There's no meat left in them. Once you've gotten this far, you want to turn the crab back to you and shear the legs off the other side of the crab. This is another way you can do it. Just lay it down on the table if you'd like. Notice that the legs are sheared off. They're not pulled out of the shell. All right, again, we want to remove the top shell right there. Just remove it. Now we're after the back fin. Here is the back fin, which is the delicacy of the crab. All right, we're going to reach into his chamber of the back fin and start pulling this back fin meat out. The whole chamber, by doing it, by shearing the legs off, will let all the meat come out at one time. If you pulled it out with the legs, some would come out, but it'd be almost a very hard thing to do to pick the crab absolutely clean. Now we're going to get the front part of the crab like we did on the other side, and we're going to put the front part of the claw. As you can see, we're starting to accumulate a good pile of crab meat. Now, we're going to take the top shell off of this again. Now we have 3 more chambers to get out. 3 more chambers to get out. So I'm going to reach in here and pull these 3 chambers out. With the point of your knife, you just keep picking in there until you get all the meat out of the shell. Until it comes completely out. By the way, I've taught several of my customers how to eat crabs like this, and they seem to really enjoy this the best. Now, the crab is completely picked out. There's no meat left in this crab at all. And as you can see, it's completely cleaned out. No meat anywhere. Here is the meat of your crab right here. This is what that one crab had. That is almost a crab cake. That's almost off of one crab. The secret to keeping this shell intact is the back apron. The back apron, as long as that apron stays together, the shell stays firm so that you can pick the crab. However, I'll give you a demonstration of what we're doing here. We're going to remove, first of all, I'll leave it here and show you that it's very hard to collapse. Now, I'm going to remove the apron. Breaks right up. Part of the secret of picking this crab is leaving the apron on. And that's how you pick a crab.